To me sometimes. I don't know if this is going to cut off too, so hopefully it doesn't. Anyway, pain is our greatest teacher, and so these things don't just happen to you, they happen for you, and they were things that happened because it was the only way for you to fully understand what you needed to know. But you already know. It's been said, it's been beat over the head, like this is beating a dead horse. It's kind of just like 10 swords in the back. It could be painful communication with somebody. You've had an ongoing conflict. You already know what they have to say. They've already said everything. You've already said everything. You're just repeating the same things to each other, and you're tired of it, and it hurts, and you're done. So not only has the point been driven home and the painful truth is crystal clear, but you're ready to start something new. You're ready to move on from that cycle. It has sunk in, whatever lesson you were supposed to get from that. You've learned. You're good, and you can close that chapter. And that's in your near future. What crowns you? Best thing you have going for you. Interesting, because Gary got this one in the same spot. But this is a dynamic partnership, like I was telling him. So this is fire also. This is working toward a goal that's taking action, doing things like and you may even be like excited about it or passionate about it. And I'm not necessarily saying that it's you too. That's just my brain, so however this fits for you, you'll know. But anyway, whatever goal you're trying to achieve, it's easier because there's somebody else that's also trying to achieve a similar goal. So you can combine your energy, you'll get it done faster, plus it'll be much more pleasant because you have each other's company, and you can bounce ideas off of each other and make sure that you have the most efficient method of taking care of this. You're both contributing your energy to a similar goal, and so that will benefit you here. You in this situation are the Prince of Spring. Very impulsive. He's a little like the Queen. We got the Queen here. But difference is, princes are a little more immature. That's not always bad. Part of the good thing about the immature thing is they're idealistic. They still think they can save the world and they can do these impossible things, and they're very, very confident, sometimes cocky. This guy, he will just rush in, oh man, he believes he can do it. He's got this. But he gets bored, and then all of a sudden he's off to something else. He will passionately start a relationship, just as quickly, though, the next day leave. And so this is a person that might have like 50 things going on, but whether they finish them or not, well, is anybody's guess. Their passion is hot, but it's fast. It's over. So you in this situation is saying that you've got the enthusiasm, you have the motivation, but you can't sustain it. And your energy is scattered where it needs to be focused. So it's a good start. And the positives of being here is that you still have the highest possible optimism, and you don't let other people tell you what is and isn't possible. You believe in the impossible, and sometimes those are the only people that can achieve it. In your environment, there is the Five of Spring conflict, okay? Not you. This is not involving you specifically, but it impacts your situation. People are fighting over stupid ass shit. There's stupid conflict that doesn't matter. People are bickering. They're at each other's throats. There's drama. And it just distracts from all of this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't count for anything. In your overall life, it's never going to matter. So it's just kind of a waste of time. And that time and energy could be spent on your goals. Or for them, because it's not you. But that's time and energy that's wasted. That could be used on a productive thing, but it's just this stupid argument. Why? Or even competition. It could be that type of thing too. Hopes or fears. When it comes to this situation, you hope for the world. You want to reach this big goal. You have this big goal in mind, and when this is reached, it's going to bring everything else into balance. Not only is this going to help one area of your life, but everything. It's one thing that once accomplished, you'll feel satisfied all across the board and everywhere, whether your home, family, friendships, work, all of that will benefit from this. And so that will allow for you then to go on to the next part, the next thing that you want to focus on. Once you conquer this, once this is done, this is a huge achievement. And then you'll be very, very proud of yourself, and you'll feel very confident. This is a big, big deal to you. So you are hoping to accomplish that. Possible outcome if you continue on your current path. There's nothing set in stone. Tarot is not to say this is what's going to happen, whether you like it or not. It's saying based on the choices you're making right now, this is where you're likely to end up. If you don't like that, stay conscious of your choices, and you can make different ones, and you'll end up someplace different. Prince of Winter. Likely outcome is he means well. He has very strong opinions, and he has a strong sense of justice, like what's right and what's wrong. I don't think this is you, actually. You may encounter somebody like this, though. This is somebody who their heart's in the right place. They think that they know. They know based on what they've learned in their brain, knowledge, books. They haven't been through this experience though. So they really, really believe that they know what's just and what's right, and they're going to maybe pass judgment on you. And when they do that, it's not meant to hurt. They really feel like they're doing the right thing, and that they're being fair, and that you need to hear this because this is right. It's black and white. You may happen to understand differently because you know that they have not experienced this situation, so they don't know it like they think they do. And they will never know that they don't know until they go through it. In the meantime, they might be a bit of a pain in your ass. It's like when women or other women that judged me for being in an abusive relationship, just leave. And you're stupid. Why are you staying? It's just this very firm, like, duh. And it's like, you don't get it. So, you might run into somebody like this that might be trying to give you some blunt truth and think that they're showing care to you by doing so. But they don't realize that they just don't know yet because they're very inexperienced. And their very strong opinions are just based on intellectual understanding. I'm going to draw an advice card for you. And then we'll pretty much be finished. I wanted to do a clarifier on one of these, but I can't remember what it was. So, and hopefully it makes sense to you. It doesn't have to make sense to me. I'm just the messenger. I just deliver this to you, and hopefully it will make sense to you. But if you have questions, I can definitely pull a few cards or whatever. And I'm talking very fast because I don't know how much more video recording time I have on here. Anyway, advice, Princess of Summer. Be overly optimistic. She is this teenage girl with a crush. She is the head in the clouds, dreamy. Everyone is good, and I love everybody, and there's beauty in everything. She's not wrong. Maybe she's not right to everyone, but that is a valid perspective. People judge her, and they think she's silly, and they think she's unrealistic. Just like I used to be that way. The part of me is that way. And my mom would say, no, Christine, there are bad people in the world. And I said, no, everybody has good inside them. And she thought that I was naive. And this girl comes across as naive. But she just never gives up. She never gives up hope. She never stops seeing the silver lining. She never, despite however many times that she might get disappointed by people, she never loses that belief, that faith, that convinced knowing that there is something good in everything, and she will not let go of that, and she will see everything through rose-colored glasses. Whether that's accurate or realistic or not, she's fucking happy. So you know what? Even if she's wrong, who cares? She's happy. So the advice card is, even if it's unrealistic and if other people judge you for it, there is no harm in seeing something good in everything and being happy despite what other people might say. Oh, this isn't going to work out this way. That's not going to happen. Okay, well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. But what will it have harmed if you let yourself believe that, even if it seems impossible? You know? I don't remember which one I was going to clarify. So hopefully they all made sense to you. Happy eclipse, full moon, all this weird planetary stuff. It's a very emotional time for a lot of people. So if that is also affecting you, it's normal. Anyways, I'm going to stop the video.